So my question for media globalization will be the quote, "The future does not belong to globalists, the future belongs to patriots," by Trump at the NATO summit, and then the statement, "Discuss the role of media/globalization in the rise of populism across the global north and south." So this is going to consist of talking about how the media and globalization has helped bring about this anti-globalist sentiment across the world, and how this has allowed, in my two case studies, the leaders to become president, because I'm going to be doing two case studies of global north and south and two people that became president through these populist sort of rhetoric beliefs. Okay. So the key theories are going to be populism. Obviously, populism is important because it's a political method of sort of targeting the people, the working and middle classes, and sort of trying to target their needs and talk about how sort of team up with them against the establishment. I don't know how to explain it, but I know what I could write about it. I know what it means. It's like Trump, he's anti-establishment, and he's seen anyway. He's represented as working for the common man, for the common people. Hegemony is the belief system that the elites use to control the people. So the working middle classes, "Make America Great Again" was a hegemonic value that very much resonated with them, and there's a lot to talk about with that, and how, even though there's nothing about like how we make America great again, it's just the words, just the rhetoric itself. It leaves a lasting impact on the people because they want to preserve America and make it great, I guess. And then homogenization, that one I'm a bit confused on, because it's about making the world the same, and it's about making things the same and uniting the world. I don't know whether I could say the process of homogenization has led to populist leaders such as Donald Trump, maybe, because I'm not sure. But let me know what you think about the theories, please, because I'd love to hear, and I'm not too sure if I've done them right. So my case studies, for the global north, I'm going to be doing Trump becoming president, and for the global south, I'm going to be doing Bolsonaro, who is the president of Brazil, becoming president. Sorry, I spelled Bolsonaro wrong. It's not supposed to be spelled like that, but I've just realised that. Oops. So Trump becoming president, it's going to be really important to talk about his portrayal of his image, the media campaign of making America great again, and also China for both of them, because China, obviously, with globalization, has become a massive superpower, and they've taken a lot of jobs away. So in the Rust Belt states in America, which are pivotal in the electoral college votes, like Michigan and Pennsylvania, a lot of industry jobs have gone to China away from there. So it's going to be important to talk about how China had a big impact on Trump becoming president and everything. And then for the global south, Bolsonaro is similar. He's also very right-wing, uses a lot of rhetoric, trying to sort of apply and cater to the common people, that working everyday people, against the establishment. Interestingly, both of them came from outside of politics. You know, Bolsonaro was an athlete and Trump was a businessman. So that already sort of paints a picture of how these aren't your typical politicians. And also with Bolsonaro, I'd like to include a big chunk of the essay on the Amazon rainforest and how he treats it as the people of Brazil's rainforest, rather than a lot of people internationally recognise it as a global forest, because it produces 20% of our oxygen, so it should be seen as something that should belong to us all. Yeah. And then literature, so I'll just quickly go through literature because I'm going a bit over time. So I've got an article on the rise of China, which is going to be really important for both case studies, really. An academic journal on the importance of the Rust Belt states in the election and how that helped Trump become president. Book on Donald Trump's use of the media spectacle, how effective he is at using the media and rhetoric, especially to do with populism, and a study on social media pushing populism. It's becoming more and more common across social media. In the global south, I've got an academic study on Brazilian newspapers' framing of Bolsonaro weeks to his election. So I could talk about how he was framed. And then also an article on his rhetoric of claiming back the Amazon rainforest. So let me know what you think. I've done a few of these, but they were all over like 6 minutes, so hopefully this isn't too long. But especially with the theories, let me know, please, what theories to apply, because I'm not sure. I think they're okay, but yeah. Thank you.